David Powell, 139 Willow Street. Good evening, Mr. Gunner. You know, I always respected you. But you were not here at the caucus meeting, and I had a question, a reference to the shooting that occurred last year on December 4th on my birthday, 2013, where a tape has now been released. And suppose, from what I understand, the police officers were clear, the prosecutor's office cleared the police officers. But prior to that, I was told by you, the former business administrator, that the state attorney general is handling this case. But that made me confused. I'm not an attorney, but if there's an investigation still going on, why were the police officers clear? And what is going on with the state attorney general's office? If that's the case, why is one the police officer back to work and we're paying another one just to stay home? The first one that shot, or quote unquote shot, she was traumatized. But 3 months later, we give her back a gun. I will not want to get pulled over by her at 10 o'clock at night. I'll be very scared. I want you to follow up, because this is going to go to the Department of Justice. Because there's a lawsuit filed in this city. And I'm personally, with other activists, are going to write a letter to the Department of Justice because we're tired of our lies. Because then I see in other police incidents that go on throughout the country, they demand something, the videotape, and they get the videotape. There was a shooting of a little 12-year-old boy in Cleveland. 4 days later, the videotape was showing. He had a gun, it was a fake gun. The police officer overreacted and shot him and killed him. But the tape was released, okay? Then 2 years ago, the federal government took over the Cleveland Police Department. Then I go back and do research at that police department. There was an incident where there was two individuals in the car speeding. They chased the individuals, and you know how many police cruisers chased this individual? 62. 62 police cruisers went after these two individuals for speeding. Eventually, they shot multiple. They all shot him. And one of the police officers, who supposedly his life was in danger, went on top of the hood and continued to shoot. Can you imagine? After you shoot him 130 over times, 130 plus times. One more. Are we in a war zone? Then I'm seeing that I'm not a police officer, but that if there's that dangerous in the speeding, you have to back off. No, they continue. And you know what? They were caught on camera. Everywhere they went through, the cameras were recording these police officers. 62 followed this individual, these two individuals. Eventually, 130, they killed them. But mind-boggling that one of the police climbed on top of the hood and kept shooting. On top of the hood. So if your life is in danger, why are you climbing on top of the hood? Is this the police training we're getting? That happened in Cleveland, but they did get the federal government's involved, and they're running the police department. And then on another note, last council meeting, we had a lot of individuals here who were on the other side. And then they rolled up their eyes, or they rolled their eyes like, oh, it's the same people. David Copper, Alan Silver, Stanley Finn, this and that. One of the individuals was brought up tonight, I'm not mentioning her name, been on the housing authority over, she rolled her eyes. But she was one of them that said to Joe Voss, the previous mayor, which I think he was a good mayor, I criticize him a lot, and said everything is fine, Joe. We didn't put Joe Voss in jail. These individuals that came up here didn't put Joe Voss in jail. I said, Joe put himself and the people that he surrounded himself with. Those same people that rolled their eyes when we came in 2005 and started questioning Joe when he was sitting there. We were telling him, you are doing something, because we care for the community. We're not here for special interests to get a salary. These people aren't a salary. They get paid by the taxpayers. But to roll your eyes, oh, it's the same people. You know what? But when I walk the street and I go to ShopRite, they say, I like what you say. We need more people like you. And thank you.